Well, my name is Grant Gillard. I'm a former president of the Missouri State Beekeeping Association. I run around 200 hives, more or less, in southeast Missouri down in Cape Girardeau County. And really, I started keeping bees in 1981, back in the days when life was really easy. And we didn't have any varroa, we didn't have any small hive beetles, and it was really easy. You threw bees in a box, come back a couple months, harvest honey. Well, life has changed a lot, and one of the biggest problems I see emerging, particularly in my hives, in my corner of the state in southeast Missouri, is the small hive beetle. And it used to be, we always believed that if you had a really strong colony, that was enough a deterrent. You didn't have to do anything else. Well, we're just finding that if a colony gets stressed for whatever reason, and sometimes it's just simple queenlessness, and sometimes the balance of pheromones, those small hive beetles move in, and once they kind of get their toe in the door, they can really take over. And they add stress to the colony, which seems to snowball and just make it all worse. Well, I had a chance to test this Beetle Banisher. It's really easy to put on. All I did was I took off the outer cover, I took off my inner cover, and I just put it right on my colony. And then I came back a couple of days later, and there's still some beetles in there. You could see them running around. And it seemed to take a little bit of time, but then it seemed the longer I left it on, the more the beetles were pushed out, or they left, or I don't know how it worked, but the beetles were gone. And then as the weather warmed up and I would move it to another colony, it seemed it worked better and more effective. And it's really interesting because it's not intrusive. You don't really have to open up the colony, you just put that thing on the top. And then there's nothing to maintain on it in terms of it, like dumping oil out of a trap or changing something else out. And I've tried some of the other ones like the Beetle Blasters, and my real preference was the hood traps that they don't make anymore. And then I've tried the dryer sheets, and this Beetle Banisher is by far easier and is less intrusive, and there's nothing else I need to do. And it was really remarkably effective in terms of when the weather got warmer and my colony was not too tall, all those beetles were gone. I guess what I really like about this Beetle Banisher is there's no intrusion in on the bees. They seem to do their work just as if it never was there. And it's that easy to use. And I can't really conceive of any easier way to monitor, or get rid of rather, the small hive beetles than putting this Beetle Banisher on top and really just leaving it there. You set it and you forget it, and it does its job, and you never have to come back to make sure it is.